we will see that Daniel's associates were given different names, pagan Babylonian names, and one purpose of God's people is to put his name on everyone so that many can know the joy of becoming his children so that they will be called by his name. Now, pagans, naturally in rebellion against God, they put the name of their gods on everyone and everything in an attempt to obliterate Israel's God, Elohim, also known by Elah, or El, as in Israel and Ezekiel. So please turn to Daniel chapter 1. Daniel chapter 1, in the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem and besieged it. So you have two kings of two empires, although Israel's empire was reasonably decimated by the loss of the northern kingdom, and they had all kinds of difficulty with their neighbors because they became weak. I think it's tragic when Christian leaders in America will see an attack on our nation and they'll say that's God's punishment, that God did it. Or in Europe, that the Germans in World War II, they were doing God's bidding. I think that's tragic. But there's another side, another aspect to that does have validity, and that is when a nation turns against God, they become foolish. They lack wisdom, they become selfish and filled with worldly lusts, and that makes them vulnerable. They lose the blessing of God. And so that happened to Israel, but also in this time in history, God was more involved in a supernatural way. And so we'll see God doing the most extraordinary things through Daniel in this book.